Okay, so hi guys. We are going to finish reading the story Uncommon Traveler by Mary Kingsley in Africa. So for writing today, we are going to finish reading the story. So the last thing that happened was she got older and then she moved to West Africa where she encountered a lot of adventure. She met different kinds of people, which she really connected to. Let's keep reading.
Mary then plunged into the uncharted forest toward the Rambouillet River. It was a wild trek. The forest canopy hid the sky. Thick vines roped the trees. Great blossoms dotted the forest floor in glorious cups of orange and crimson and pure white.
In glorious cups, not any kind of cups, in beautiful, glorious cups of orange and crimson and pure white. All of those are adjectives. She's describing it. Very good.
Mary and her guides struggled over a hill covered with broken trees felled by a great storm. The hot, wet air blanketed them like a great weight.
The what? The hot, wet air did what? It blanketed them like a great weight. That means it felt like a big blanket that they put over themselves that was really heavy, right? Beautiful adjectives. Let's keep going.
Elephants, gorillas, and velvety-skinned snakes crossed their path.
All of these animals had crossed their path. This is really a good story.
They stopped for the night at a Fang village. Mosquitoes and lice kept Mary awake. Restless, she borrowed a canoe and slid it into the nearby lake. All was purple-black. Only the stars and glowworms twinkled. Silver-white fish sprang from the water, reminding Mary of flashing swords. She paddled to a far bank, stepped onto the shore, and discovered she wasn't alone. I felt the earth quiver under my feet and heard a soft, big soughing sound, and looking round, saw I had dropped in on a hippo banquet, Mary said. I made out 5 of the immense brutes round me, so I softly returned to the canoe and shoved off. She bathed in the lake, returned to camp just before dawn, and continued on.
Wow, what did she find? She found 5 big hippos. But hippos are real scary. They can be aggressive. So she swiftly came out, finished her bath, and then went back right before dawn.
Once she stumbled into a spike-filled pit used to trap animals and narrowly escaped harm. It is at these times that you realize the blessings of a good, thick skirt.
Right? What protected her? The thick skirt.
Observed, a slippery log bridged a ravine. Mary walked it like a tightrope.
She walked the bridge like a what? Like a tight rope. Wow, beautiful adjectives.
Mary and her group plodded through sun-cooked swamps of ink-black slime. The stench was awful. Flies pestered them. Sometimes they sank up to their necks in the filthy water. They finally emerged from the swamps and reached the mud banks of the Rambouillet River, to the great surprise of nearby villagers. A noisy crowd soon surrounded them. Mary's journey up the Ogooué River and across the forest to the Rambouillet River was a great feat, but she didn't crow. She called it a mere picnic. Picnic or not, West Africa tugged at Mary. If I have a heaven, she said, that will be mine.
What will be her heaven? West Africa. That's how much she loved the West Africa. Let's keep reading. That's nice.
Mary returned to England, where she wrote about Africa and talked about Africa. Thousands of people read her books and listened to her lectures. They were astonished that a woman had experienced such adventures. She found fame, for which she didn't care a hairpin. She still had...
What do they mean by that? She found fame for which she didn't care a hairpin. That means as much as she doesn't care about her hairpins, like the bobby pins in her hair, is as much as she didn't really care about the fame. She didn't do this to be famous.
few friends and felt out of place at parties. Mary filled her apartment with African masks and charms, baskets and sculptures. She kept the rooms hot and humid to remind her of Africa, to remind her of home.
So she considers Africa her home. She's back in England. That's beautiful. Wow. So she really visited such a beautiful place around the world, and she really built a very good connection to that place, right? So I want you to really be thinking about it, okay? On Monday, we're going to start brainstorming our writing about where you would like to go, okay? Descriptive place you would like to visit one day and why. All right, so there's nothing to do today. All you have to do is listen to the story and just really think about it, okay? All right, keep that thought, because on Monday we're going to start writing about it. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.